up? This is Sara J, and I'm politicking with Po on Turbo City Radio.
Okay, welcome back. This is a Po Politickin TurboCity.net exclusive. I'm now politicking with Sara J. How you doing today, Sara?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. So first thing I want to know, tell us what some of your interests are. Who you be with, things that make you smile, all that.
That's a good question, actually. I listen to a lot of good music, and I really like hip hop a lot. So, I like to go to a lot of shows and do stuff like that. I love animals. I have 6 dogs. So I love my big dogs. And I smoke a lot of herb. And I like to hike. I have a tricycle, and I like to ride my tricycle everywhere. I go to the beach. I live in Miami part-time, so I go to the beach a lot and stuff. And I'm kind of active. I run, I swim, I work out.
I'm gonna say, do you get any? I'm not saying this in a bad way either, because she looks good to me too. But you get any Barbra Streisand comparisons? Because you can be like her younger, voluptuous sister or something. Nobody ever told you that before?
Yeah. You know what? It's been a really long time since anybody said that, but yeah.
Yeah, you look like her to me. When I first saw you, that's who I thought about. All right, so what's a day in the life for you right now? What's the average day for you?
I don't even have any average days. Like, all my days are so different because I'm always doing different shit, I, like today, for example, is like a mad rush because I have to go to Tampa, and as soon as I get back from Tampa, I have to go to school, and as soon as I get home from school, I have to go to Vegas. So Vegas is our big porn convention, so I'm rushing around making sure I've got everything ready for that because it's like kind of a big deal. And, just getting ready to travel. My flight takes off at 6, so.
Okay, and what you said?
Packed and ready.
And what you were saying you was going to school for?
I'm going to school for film.
That's cool. So like you were saying, you directed 4 movies, so you just trying to learn a little bit more so you can add to it?
Yeah, I've directed 4 DVDs so far, and I really just want like a firmer grasp on how to create like my vision from beginning to end.
So do you which like you? I like that how you saying your vision. So with your films, do you try to put like is it like you really put a lot into it and try to like artistic and try to give people a visual they can go to, or is it just filming for them? Like do you like?
So far the DVDs that I've done have been more focused, not so much on like a creative aspect, but just like a high quality of like good gonzo porn, but that's the direction that I'm going in. I definitely want to go in the direction of creating like something that's, entertaining, like visually, entertaining, like sexually. I want it to be like not only erotic, like and artistic, but I also want it to be like kind of filthy and raunchy and dirty still too. And, I think that that's like an area that really hasn't been done that well in porn.
Yeah, I was just gonna say,
usually too soft or too hard. Like honestly, like most porn that I see is like either too soft or too hard for me.
Yeah, I've been saying I consider myself a pornologist, and I don't really know what gonzo is. So what is gonzo?
Okay, gonzo is like no story.
Like what?
Like no story.
Oh, okay.
Or like no story at all.
I don't like that story shit though. I don't know why they do that story shit.
Well, then there's like an in-between, too. There's, like, vignettes, which, I think vignettes are kind of cool. Like, it gives you a reason why the people are fucking, like. A vignette would be, like, the pizza man, the plumber, like, something, like, normal and quick, not drawn out. But then, like, a feature would be, like, a movie, like, like, all these parodies are, like, features, and, like, that Pirates of the Caribbean, that's, like, a feature, like, all that wicked, vivid stuff, those are all features where it's, like, a whole movie.
Yeah, I'm going to say, whoever did that Cosby Show porn, fuck them, because that wasn't cool. They got to leave Cosby Show alone. You saw that one?
No,
yeah,
I don't really watch those parody ones.
Yeah, somebody did the Cosby Show over it. They did Fresh Prince over. I was like, oh, man, they come on. All right, so I want to know, how did you get your starting point? Like, how did you, why did you get into it, and do you like it? And just tell us your background about it a little bit.
I love it. I absolutely love it. Like, when I graduated high school, I went to school for psychology, and I was like working really hard, and I ended up dancing. I really like dancing a lot, and I wanted to kind of keep up with that and keep, in that adult industry. But after I moved to Vegas, I just got really, really tired of dancing, a lot. It takes a lot out of you, And so I wanted to stay in the same adult thing, because I really like being naked. I like being viewed as a sex object. I'm not embarrassed about my body. I have no hang-ups at all. And so, I started looking into porn, because that's, I'm an adult. That's what I was, that's what I'm interested in. That's my, my department.
What's up?
So, yeah, that's when I started sending my pictures out to different companies and stuff, and just trying to get work.
Okay, and I should have asked you this earlier, but it kind of just hit my mind as I was smoking. So I want to know, what kind of stuff do you smoke? Like, what kind of types, and how do you smoke it? Like joint, blunt, bong, or whatever.
You know what? I am an old school pothead, so I do everything. If it has to do with pot, I do it. I guess depends on where I'm at too. If I'm at my house in Oregon, I smoke out of my bong. I got a bong that was made for me, and it's got my name engraved on it and stuff. It's really nice. And then if I'm at I'm traveling, I usually smoke joints, because I carry papers in my wallet. And yeah, it's convenient that way. And if I'm at home in Miami, depends on who I'm hanging out with. If I'm at home in Miami and hanging out with my people, then I'm probably smoking blunts. If I'm by myself, I got this really nice water pipe. I got 2 really nice water pipes that I like to smoke out of. But I also have a vaporizer too. But sometimes I hit the vaporizer.
Yeah, I'm gonna say swishy for the issue over here. That's all I do over here. I don't even know how to do that other stuff yet. I gotta learn how to do that stuff.
Yeah, I like cones too, but they're hard to find, and when I get them, I usually smoke them all. That's probably my favorite, is to smoke cones.
So you talked about this earlier, because you said you're going to school to learn how to for film. So I would say, as far as your career, how long are you trying to do it? Are you just trying to go into film all the way, or you just want to you trying to go like Nina Hartley and just perform as long as you can with it?
Yeah, I mean that's basically what I do. Why would you switch careers halfway through? Not even halfway through your life. I'm 33. Why would I switch careers anytime soon? I built my whole since I was 18. So I've been doing my whole life. There's no reason to I'm not failing. I'm succeeding. I'm paying all my bills. I'm taking care of things. I'm handling responsibilities and whatnot. And it's always good. Everything. I'm making more money every day. So there's no reason to quit.
Yeah, that's it. How's your family accept you? Do they you feel any shame or guilt, or they embrace you and everything like that?
I don't really have too much family, and the family I do have me for who I am.
Okay.
They don't care what I do.
Okay, and also I wanted to ask you about, because one of my listeners, he told me to make sure I ask you about this. So he wanted to know about as far as interracial sex. He want to know because I know some women, white women, they won't perform with blacks, but I noticed you do. So we want to know a little bit about the background about that, why is that and stuff like that. Is it just straight racial, or is there the black?
Yeah, I'm not racist. I'm not a racist person at all. I like people based on the content of their character and if we got chemistry. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know what these other broads are doing. I'm not really gonna, jump in their shoes, but I'm not a racist.
Yeah. Then also he wanted me to ask you is it do you notice any differences when you perform with different races or nationalities, or not really?
You know what? Everything's always a lot more laid back and relaxed and easygoing on an interracial or a black set. But I honestly think that's because that's who I work with most often, and that is, we have a comfort level and a comfort zone. I already know everybody on set. we're already cool. We usually hang out before or after the scene, you know? Like, you know, whenever we're doing conventions, those are the people that I hang out with. That's like my circle of friends. So, of course, everything's going to be a lot more like laid back, relaxed, casual, comfortable, because I know them. Like, you know, I go on like a Naughty America set or like, you know, a Brazzers set or a Bang Brothers set or something. And it's not that it's unfriendly or hostile, but it's just not as like personal. It's like the difference between working with like people you work with and then working with your friends who you hang out with.
Yeah. And also we want to know, what do you enjoy the most about doing porn?
What do I enjoy the most about doing porn? Probably the sex. Like, it's kind of great in general to, you know, have sex and get views, right? That's kind of great. And then everybody gets to watch, so I get to show off too.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it was somebody else I was interviewing. I was telling, Kelly Divine, when I was interviewing her, I was saying like, it's like sometimes like certain women, certain performers is like, it's like they're having sex with you at the same time when they're having sex with the guy, and you have that too. Like that, it's like connection. Like I guess that's what make the people, the ones that's good, and the ones that's not, because it's like connection that you get, you know.
Yeah, probably.
And what do you enjoy the least?
That racist crap. It really gets on my nerves. There's like no excuse for it, you know, and people always make up all these lies and stuff, and it's irritating. It bothers me. I just passed around on Twitter today or yesterday. Somebody sent me this clip. It was a behind-the-scenes clip of, you know, a porn set. And they were, like, just being completely racist. Like, right there. and, I had to pass it around, you know? Like, that's not cool. It's not cool at all. This is 2011, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Yeah. I've been saying, so, and what's, like, one of the craziest things you've seen or experienced so far since you've been, you said since 18, so...
As far as like racial stuff, or as far as like whatever?
Whatever, just some mind blowing.
You know, like, wow, it's hard to say because like some things that I see are not really that exciting to me, and they're amazing to other people. You know,
Yeah.
Like I go to orgies a lot, and like, you know, I have like a lot of group sex and, you know, stuff like that. But I don't know. That's it's all right. It's kind of crazy. I've seen like, you know, double anal. That was pretty crazy, I guess.
Yeah, that is kind of crazy because you wouldn't catch me doing no damn double anal.
Ain't? I don't do single anal, let alone double anal. Come on now.
Oh man. I would say so. Far as your fans, I was gonna say, how does that work? Because I'm pretty sure you might get a little, you know, groupies, and then you might get people that try to stalk you. So I want you to talk about that, like. As far as the line, like, you know, because people might not understand the boundaries and stuff like that.
Yeah, people don't always understand boundaries, that's the show. No, you know, I haven't had too many crazy situations, but the ones I have been like exceptionally crazy. I had some guy chase me in a mall and like jump on my back and like cry, and you know, he like gave me his number and stuff. He was just acting all crazy. People just they forget, like, I don't really know them. You know what I'm saying? Like, they know me, or they think they know me.
Yeah, you know one part of you, though. All right.
They don't know me at all. You know what? They don't know me at all. Like, you know what I'm saying? They know what I look like. That's about it.
Yeah, I feel you.
Like, they know what I look like. You know what I mean? They don't know me at all. They just see me on the DVD, on the internet, whatever, you know?
But I'm gonna say, okay, how you saying they don't know you, but if like you're on Twitter and they know your personality, because Twitter.
Well, yeah, I guess, you know, like that. I guess when this happened, it was like before all that Twitter stuff and everything, you know. But yeah, you're right. You know, they do know your personality now since thanks to all like the social network stuff and everything, you know.
Yeah, that's why I said that's the gift and the curse of that shit now, because like you gotta do it, but then it's like, man, because I don't like it, but you have to be on there promoting and all that, but at the same time it's like,
I like it, but you know, there's some people I'm like, you know, I wish they just weren't on Twitter. Like, one of my girlfriends was telling me that her boyfriend's mom got a Twitter account. I was like, oh, that's terrible. That's terrible. Boyfriend's mom on Twitter? Yeah, that's a bad place for your boyfriend's mom to be.
All right, so I got a couple fill-in-the-blank questions, so I'll just say the sentence and you just fill it in the blank. First one is the key to my heart is...
My mom.
Okay, my ideal date is...
Sex, a lot of sex.
Alright, so who's your ideal boyfriend, your ideal guy? What kind of man you like?
I'm a different kind of girl. I don't really think about, like, ideal mate or anything like that because that's not the kind of girl I am. Kind of polyamorous, you know, like, I have a lot of people in my life that I really enjoy. So, I don't know. I have a tendency, as far as guys, like, physically, to like tall, muscular guys. But it's not a rule. It's just often, you know, like usually tall, dark, handsome, muscular, that all falls in the place there. And I like girls that are curvy. I like big asses and big titties. And if you don't have big ass and big titties, at least they gotta match. Like, they gotta be nice and shapely, you know?
Yeah, so, but I mean, is it more than physical? Is it, you know, something on the mental level that gets you?
Yeah, you know, I definitely like people that are funny and, like, really lighthearted, you know, almost like free spirits, you know, like I like people where, you know, nothing's going to be a big deal and they're not like always on edge and they're not trying to fight all the time and like, yeah, I'm really laid back and I've got a lot of stuff going on in my life and in order for me to like work properly, everything's got to like run like a fine oiled machine. So I can't have some people in my life causing drama and like, you know, always causing a ruckus.
Alright, and I want you to give advice. You might have somebody listening right now that say, I want to be a porn star. So what advice would you give to them?
Wow. Don't right now. Don't be a porn star right now. But like right now, the industry is in like such a weird like position. It's hard to say like where it's even going, to be honest with you. I don't know. I just don't think, I think it's a very unpredictable market. You know, being a porn star at this point in time is not something that's easily done because there's not a whole lot of porn stars anymore. There's just porn. Thanks to free porn out there on the internet and all the like stealing and piracy, you know?
Yeah.
There's just porn out there. So they're not really making porn stars like they used to. Like, honestly, I've been in it 11 years. And most of the girls that I would consider porn stars have been in it like over 5, you know? That's because they're just not making porn stars like they used to. You know, and it's simply because, like, the production value is not in it because the industry's not making the money that they used to make because there's so much piracy and stolen porn being passed around all over the internet that nobody can make good money at it. So there's not good money to be made, you know? And it ends up being, like, porn is, like, stripping. Before you know it, like, every, like, little girl from around the block is going to turn 18 and start doing porn. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel you.
Yeah.
All right.
It's like, I don't know. I just don't feel like now's the time, you know? Like, give it like 2 years. See what's up then. But I guess if you know, the main thing is just to know that it's like a tattoo. Because, like, once it's out there, it's always out there. Like, and you might think you're working for some, like, no-name company that nobody's ever going to see it. And they put that shit out there, and all of a sudden it's viral and it's fire. And before you know it, like, your link's being passed around, like, times. And you know what I'm saying? Like, I know so many people that do it, and they're like, oh, you know, I just did this one scene for, like, Bang Brothers once, like, a long time ago, but everybody loved that scene, and it got passed around, and all these people know about me now, and you just have to be prepared for that, because it is what it is.
All right, and what would you like to tell your fans?
Well, there's definitely a lot more of me coming. I'm not going to stop in front of the camera anytime soon. And I'm definitely just getting started behind the camera. So, you know, I'm very open to fan interaction. And I think that that's like one of the definites that is in our industry is that there will be more and more fan interaction. You know, I do live webcams on my site and everything. So I just want to keep that ball rolling, and we're going to be implementing more and more, you know, ideas, programs, all that kind of stuff to get the fans involved. So, we do all this for y'all anyway. So that's really about it. And there's just like a lot more coming in there. There will always be new and improvements on everything that's already here.
All right. So I just want to tell you, thank you for coming through Politic with me. Appreciate it.
Right on. Cool.
All right. And, you want to give me your Twitter or any shout-outs, whatever?
Yes, absolutely. My Twitter is SarahJXXX. I still have a MySpace, and it's also SarahJXXX. You can join my mobile news right off the front page of my website, sarahj.com. I have a store, Sarah J Videos, and a new on-demand site, too. It's sarahjondemand.com.
Do you have a Facebook?
I do not have a Facebook.
Oh, so I added you on Facebook, so I guess that's a fake Facebook page?
That's a fake Facebook page.
Alright, so it's fake page, so unfriend that person, people.
What's up? This is Sarah J, and I'm politicking with Po on Turbo City Radio.